Good morning. Welcome back to Brazil, episode 5, just sitting on our front porch under our coconut trees here. Looks so lovely. I'm loving the way this looks. So I think for today's episode, I think pretty much our grapes on the previous episode we took care of. I think those are pretty much on cruise control. Unless we should weed them. Let's go over there real quick. Let's double check, see if it says we need to do anything. Doesn't hurt. I don't even know if it would say that we have to weed or not here anyway, but 97. We might have to take the mulcher to it. So we might do that. It wouldn't hurt to get one of those. And we could zip up and down the rows, if you will. But I think what I want to do before we do any of that, and I think we're going to get our juice factory put up. Speaking of which, we should probably get some more water going on those apples. We'll take care of that. Get those topped up. They produce pretty quickly. So we'll probably do a couple loads of water and then let that run. I'll put some... Actually, how is our greenhouse doing? Our greenhouse... Yeah, that's getting low too. So we'll top that up a little bit. 6, we could probably go all the way with that. We can keep that running. I don't know if we probably would... I don't think we're going to do the direct piping for water. Because I think it would just get to be way too much apples, so it's kind of nice to, you know, have a stop. Otherwise, if it just keeps getting a lot of water, we obviously wouldn't pay attention to it and produce. That's really on realistic, producing that many apples out of 4 trees. I kind of wish it wasn't that much. But all we really need to do is put a couple loads of water in, let it run for a while, and just keep an eye on how many pallets we have. I'm sure we're going to lose quite a bit once we do the making the juice out of them. You're probably going to lose a little bit, so it's probably less pallets that way. And over here, I'm not absolutely sure if I like this. I mean, I had to do that dip down to make that. You know, I wanted it to be a circular driveway, kind of like that. We'll have to see if that looks great or not. I do want to do some more, or probably actually gonna do it like right away here. Do some more decorating. We can do a time lapse on that. Get it up to par a little bit more. Put that, like I said, that juice factory in here too. And that should be good. A couple loads of water into the apple orchard. Let's see here. Let's turn that on then. We'll do the apples and... yeah, just the apples. Activate. And we are good over here as well. So I think without further ado, let's do a bit of a time lapse. I'm going to do some more decorating, getting things set up. I'll have to get some... we could probably get some stuff delivered up here so we could start building that house. Let's see how that's going to turn out. So I can't go too crazy yet until I see what kind of... I guess we kind of know where it's going to end up. Okay, I'm at it. I'm going to go at it and we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, I think we did enough there for a while. Hopefully it was a good time lapse. That was a lot of stuff. Again, we'll do a little bit more later, but we got a really good start. This is a lot of stuff. I did put the juice operation down. Let's take a look inside. I haven't been in this thing yet. I guess this was animated and stuff, so once we get some stuff in here, we'll take a look and see how that goes. Looks very nice. Kind of wish the apples weren't there until we had some apples in there, but we do have a pallet. Should we sneak it in there? Let's put it in there. Why not? And we can see what happens. Turn it on and check everything. I'm sure it wouldn't be a whole pallet out of... I guess we'll look at the numbers here and see what we're going to get. Gotta break it up with some, you know, a little bit different. I'll have to put some other kind of texture down in this dirt here, just because otherwise it gets, you know, same repeating. Obviously it's not realistic. Should be some rock in there in a little bit. Okay, so let's take a look here at the operation. We got apple juice. So it's 5 apples in. You get 4 out, so there is a little bit of waste. And is that all it is? I guess it is, ain't it? Grapes can make raisins too. Nice little factory. I guess we can start it up, see what happens. So it's activated. They are turning and they're draining into the wooden buckets. That's pretty cool. We'll see what happens. I guess we probably won't get a pallet out. We'll have to get another one here. So what are we going to do for the remainder of the episode? I'm just checking stuff out here. Yeah, we'll have to add... We got to get this, I suppose we get some wood over here and get this thing going. What do we need? We need cement bags and some wood beams. So we can get that going. Probably don't need this big of a driveway. It's kind of crazy, ain't it? Having that much. But it does, I think it's going to look good. Like I said, after time we'll keep putting more decorations on there, make it look a little bit better. Tweak it up a little bit here and there. I guess we'll just set this right here. Yeah, let's go get those cement bags. So 2,000 of those, and then wood beams. Ditch that there. Now we'll grab our trailer. I don't know what we're going to put over here yet. Probably be some kind of a shed or something. This is definitely not final over here yet. And I imagine this will just be the foundation. We're probably going to need planks and all that stuff too. I'm hoping it doesn't take as long as it took for the house. It should be a little bit easier, I would think. Let's see, wood beams. One of those. And then a couple cement bags. Cement bags. There they are. Let's get 2 of those. Alright. Guess we'll put the cement on the truck, and then the wood can go on the trailer. Yeah, these are 2,000 a piece. I was kind of thinking that was probably the, I don't think we're going to need another one the more I think about it. Can we sell this over here? I suppose we're not going to get what we paid for it. Maybe I'll just leave it just in case we need it, but I'm guessing we won't. Or we'll just sell it at whatever price we get back for it. That's just how it goes. We'll find some place to sell it. If it's not here, it'll be somewhere else. Alright, that's enough to get us started. And like I said, we'll probably need the planks, I suppose, next. I would just grab some, but I'm absolutely not sure. But I'm pretty sure we will need some. Now while they're building this, we could go ahead and we'll buy a mulcher for the... Well, I guess it's going to be for this, but we're going to do it for the grapes. Let's see, we might as well... Let's swing them both on open. Nothing signals mega rich like 2 entryways to your garage place. Alright. Enough to get them started here. And bam. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, so they're just gonna... We'll let them chew on that. Bags. Cement bags, so it does say that we could hold a little bit more in the storage. But... we'll see how it goes. I don't think they're gonna need that, because obviously cement would be the first step, and that would be done. There's not a... Is there? Yeah, there is a second floor, but I don't know if you'd cement it. You'd probably put wood in. We'll see. Like I said, we can always sell that bag. So we need to get a mulcher, so we can mulch our grapevines. So there's a Salic one, 1 meter, and then 1.4. Then there's this one that's 2.2. I wonder if that's getting too wide, though. I guess both of these say that it's perfectly for grapes or olive farming. The 2.2 might be too big. I'm kind of wondering, like, it'd be nice to be able to get perfect. That one, yeah, that might be pushing it. Part of me wants to try it, because if it's wider, it just makes it look better and easier, you know? But I think that would be... I think that's probably too wide. We'll just go with this one. 4,500. We'll try to use the truck again. I should be able to use it. Feels good coming down our drive. This is looking up really well. Whoa, that actually does look really small, doesn't it? And we know the truck fits in between. Wow, that's really small. If we have to sell this back, I'm gonna sell it back. Well, we gotta sell one of them. I'm gonna try this one real quick. I mean, we got money to burn, so it's not like it's a big deal. I would just love to have the wider width, though, if that's what it's gonna be. Let's see how it looks here in the back of the truck. And what it does. Oh no, we can't even put it on. Why wouldn't that? Oh, because we don't have a 3-point. Yeah, where's the configurator? In the shop. Somewhere. Am I not seeing it? Yeah, it's over there, the wrenches. Must have to drive over the service area here. We could use our rigid track, because that's kind of what I bought it for. Let's see. Configuration. There's the frame extension. 3-point, yes. There it is. So that should work. We'll get it over there with the truck anyway, and then we can... Probably got to look at getting some kind of a shop put at our place so we can configure vehicles as we need them, or implements. Be nice to have. I just want to see if this unfolds and it's a little more straight or not, because I think right now it might be too big. But once we get it hooked up... There we go. And then, is there an unfold? No, there's just turn on and drop, I guess. It goes to the right. Can I move it in? Oh, you can move it. Let's see here. Let's do it like this. There we go. Oh, it just goes over to the right. So we got to keep it this way as far as we can. Oh, that might be tight. Let's run it over there and check it since we got it anyway. If that doesn't work... Actually, what we're gonna do... We're gonna ask him to put the other one on the back of this. I'm gonna go see if we can get a hand here and get that on the back of the truck. Alright, we got them loaded here. They were nice enough to help us get it loaded. They said whichever one you don't use, yeah, we'll take it back, so it's not a problem at all. Thank goodness. Because like I said, it would be nice when you do the grapes to have the mulching go all the way to the either side, because otherwise it leaves a little strip. It did on 22 anyway. Be nice to get the whole entire width. But it might be just a little tight. Alright, moment of truth. Will this work? Or will it not? Be nice if it did. Oh, that is tight, ain't it? Yeah, we would have to... The truck's already tight going down these rows. Oh wow, it might actually work. Let's see. I think it's still going to leave a spot. Oh no, actually it's getting the whole thing. But it's like, you're kind of fighting with it. We're already hung up. Yeah, we can't be... Let's stay to the left. It's not, like, easy. We gotta be very careful as we do it. Does that say mulched on our field now? Mulched. No, it's not even showing mulched, but let me turn off. Yeah, why? That doesn't seem like that one's working right, that layer. Huh. A little lighter green here. It's kind of weird. Maybe it doesn't really need it. I think we're going to go with the small one. We just can't be dealing with this. Let me get this row finished out if we can. Otherwise we're just going to get wedged in here and it's not going to be good. Like I said, I should probably really using the rigid track. It's very tight for this truck to be coming down here. It can work if you keep it steady, but you can get hung up and get wedged. Yeah. We don't want to be dealing with this. It was nice to try it. It kind of works, but it's kind of gonna... I think it'll get to you after a while. So we will take that back. We'll just slide this on down. We'll have to go with this. Yeah, let's sell that back. 11,000, so we lost about a couple grand on it, but whatever. We got to try it. I do like how, like I said, the width of it felt like it was just a little bit smaller. It would have worked really good, I think. Easy come, easy go. We'll just go down the middle row of this. Yeah, this almost doesn't feel right. Like it's almost like not enough. Okay. Let's do a little time lapse here and then we'll see you in a few minutes. I've got to say, those are some good looking vines now. Looks pretty good. I don't know, like I said, if we were supposed to do that. It seems like we were supposed to. It was getting pretty weedy. They look beautiful. I guess we'll see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna run this back to the house. And then we'll take a look and see how the construction's coming. And we might just wrap up the episode, I think. Yeah, we'll put this in the shed here on the side. We'll have to see if we get hooked back up to our trailer. If not, I might configure this without the three, we'll see what happens. I guess we can find out right away here, because we're gonna have to get some more materials sooner or later. Did they disappear? How does that work? No, they're still there, but they're not in the way. So I mean, we can use it. Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, they're still running. I think we're going to, let's go ahead and let's just fast forward a little bit. And we'll see if any progress happens once it goes to 0. See if we see anything. We should have a foundation, you'd think. The wood beams would be for the framing. The cement would be to fill that in. Okay, I went ahead and took a nap because it was just taking too long to get done. It's still probably not done. No, it's still not done. Alright, here we go, getting close. We'll see if anything populates. Bam, nothing populated. I think it will at the next one. So we do need more cement bag, and then something different. Castle stones. So I guess it's a good thing we didn't sell that cement bag. Okay, I think we're going to leave it there for today's episode. On the next episode, we'll get these purchased, and then we'll start getting that taken care of. We got to get some more apples to our production so that can be juiced, and then I guess we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.